networking, right? When you go for interviews, they normally ask very basic questions in networking. So a lot of people don't answer that properly, right? For that reason, I will start from very basic, right? So what did you learn in part 1? What did you learn in part 1 of this course, Solaris Administration? I hope you are not forgotten. What did you do?
About backup.
You talked about backup, then you talked about permissions, then you talked about
Hard disk.
structure of hard disk, then what else? File systems, then
Installing Solaris.
installing Solaris,
Process
use administration, then
Process management.
process management, then everything what you did in part 1 is about about one system, about only one system, right? You are checking the processes in one system, right? You are checking the how a system is booting. You want to know, okay? That is also for one system, right? What else did you say? Use administration. That is also for one system you did, right? So can a system survive on its own in this world? One system, can it survive on its own? Like single man or single human being can survive on its own?
No.
Cannot. So likewise, computer has to talk to other computers for some purpose, right? Say for example, in a company, there are specialized people, right? So if I want to, if you are a student, so if you want to get any details about your admissions, you go to the office. So you know where to go, right? So likewise in a network also we have some servers. So for some purposes we have to go to those servers, right? So servers will provide you services, right? So we have to have a network, right? So what is the minimum requirement to have a network? What is the minimum requirement to have a network? So if I want to network this one with another computer, what is the minimum requirement I should have?
2 computers.
So 2 computers I have. So what I should have next?
Middle.
I should have a medium to connect them. It doesn't have to be necessarily network card. Those days we connected computers using serial port in DOS. When DOS 6 point, the later version came, we were connecting 2 computers and transferring data using serial cable, right? So we have to have a medium. So that is the first requirement for you to connect 2 computers or more than 2 computers. In this example, 2 computers, right? But if I want to have a lot of computers which has to be connected, can I survive with serial cables? Is it easy? Serial cables are very thick also, right? And you have to have serial ports, right? And how you are going to have 10, 20 computers connected using serial ports? Then your minimum requirement becomes a different something. You should have a network card. So we have a network card. Network interface card. Another network interface card. So we connect these two with a medium. It can be wireless medium or can be wired medium. So medium can be network card, sorry, cables, wireless, those are all medium. So we use medium to connect the computers. What is the next thing I should do? For 2 computers to talk, what is the next thing I should do?
SSH.
I should have IP address,
Port
okay, right? But computers are actually, if computers are in the same network, even though we use IP address, computers are talking to each other using what address?
IP.
What address?
MAC
MAC address. Every computer has a unique MAC address. In the case of i86, the MAC address is in the network card. It's burned in the network card. Okay? So every computer has a unique MAC address, which is how many bits? 48 bits. It's an hexadecimal number. Okay? So one example for this one, I mean MAC address is say A, AC, F, 09 FF, okay? Each one is 4. So how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So this is a MAC address, right? In the MAC address, I am using characters from A to F and 0 to 9. That's all I can use in MAC addresses, because it's hexadecimal, it's using the hexadecimal format. X means 16, right? So 0 to 9 is how many? 10. So F is 6, right? So out of this part belongs to vendor, and this part belongs to machine, right? Machine. For example, if Cisco is making network cards or routers or anything, right? So we will have this as vendor code, right? So that will be same. So they have a few vendor codes. They always use those vendor codes, right? If it is Sun, or those days Oracle, they use a vendor code, few vendor codes, right? And then this one will be changed. Okay? So this is like your social insurance number. So when this computer wants to send a packet to this computer, it uses this computer's MAC address. Okay? So apart from this, we have to have network interface card also to communicate with this computer I mentioned. So network interface cards, cables, and wireless or wired communication methods, right? But still they are using MAC address, right? So if this computer wants to talk to this one, how will it talk? It will exactly send a unicast to this machine. Unicast means only to that machine. Can it do that in a network? Cannot do that. So all of you are in the same room, right? So if I tell, call Ivan, everybody is hearing that. Everybody is hearing that, right? But who is responding to me? Ivan is responding to me. So it's like that, right? Everybody will be disturbed. So only this guy will respond, oh, this is for me, the packet is for me, this guy will accept it, right? But other people will reject it because it's not their MAC address, right? So if there are, say, 50, 60, 70, 80 computers, if every computer wants to talk to each other, unicast can create a lot of traffic in this network, right? When there are a lot of packets going here and there, like a lot of vehicles going in the highway, they can knock on each other. There can be collisions, right? So when there are collisions, what will happen? The packet will be destroyed, right? So they have to resend the packet again. So this network will become slow, right? So what is the solution for that?
Support.
No, I don't have to go that much. I will introduce bridge. I will introduce a bridge, okay? So what I will do is, if I want these computers isolated from these computers fairly up to a certain level, I use a bridge here, okay? So if suppose this computer wants to send a message to this computer, will the bridge allow it to pass through? It won't allow it to pass through because it doesn't belong to that side. It belongs to this side, so it doesn't allow. Like for example, you want to touch that notebook or a computer, you don't have to go outside, so you can go directly, something like that. So if you try to go outside, somebody will say, no, you don't go outside, it's here, right? So something like that bridge does, right? It doesn't allow it to go outside. How does it prevent that? How does the bridge prevent this packet from this computer to this computer? How will it prevent it going outside this? How can it do that? So bridge will start learning about the network, okay? So what will happen is, when I boot the bridge first time, if there are few computers on this side, and if there are few computers on this side, and these have MAC 1, MAC address 2, MAC address 3, MAC address 4, MAC address 5. So these are different MAC addresses, okay? This one have a port here, we say P0, port 1, Okay? So after some time it will learn. It will learn M3. M3 is on P0 side. M2 is on P0 side. M1 is on P0. But M4 is on P1 side. It will learn that. Okay? So when this M1 is trying to send some packets to M3, M1 is trying to send some packets to M3, it will say, don't go that side. Don't go. It will block it. By blocking, it will prevent. This is one of the methods bridge work. Okay? By blocking, you can prevent it. So these people are not disturbed for any traffic within this area, segment of the network. Okay?
So P0 and P1 is the bridge.
Now, P1 is a port. Bridge also has a port. Like your switch has ports, bridge also. Switch is also a multi-port bridge, right? So it has ports. So in this we say we have 2 ports. So it will learn. Okay. It's like this, right? So where is Harish? Where is Harish? Oh, you immediately went there. How do you know that? You learned it. It's on your left hand, right hand side. Okay. Where is
Sandhya.
Sandhya? Where is Sandhya?
On my left side.
Yes, you know that. So likewise, you learned it
So
as
with
soon as
port-
you could. Pardon?
I mean, the port knows like which one.
Yeah, both will learn which side is what computer side, which side. So because of that, it is easy for it to direct this thing. So when we talk about network, we are going to Solaris admin 2. Okay, in Solaris admin, mainly we talk about things related to networking and the problems and the precautions we should take because of that. Okay? And also we have to do a lot of things because we have a lot of computers now to manage, right? So we have introduced a bridge here. What is the purpose of introducing a bridge? We are avoiding collisions on this side by packets created from that side, right? We are avoiding collisions in this side by packets created from the other side. That's the purpose of bridge. So it creates, we can say it creates collision domains. One collision domain here, one collision domain here. So they are not, packets are separated, right? So now my network started expanding. I have more and more computers, right? Your network is not within your office. Maybe you open another branch in Warden Avenue, which is not very far, but closer to you, but it's in a different network. How you are going to connect to that? What method are you going to use?
With the help
One?
of party.
No, what method? I'm talking about the methods, not the technology. What the protocol, right? What method will you use to connect to those computers? Can I use the MAC address method?
No, with IP number.
Yeah, I have to use something hierarchical,
IP
right?
number or computer
Yeah,
name.
so I have to use
SP.
something like something hierarchical, right? So which is hierarchical? Now I am in 705 Progress Avenue. I am going to 400 Warden Avenue. So Warden Avenue and Progress Avenue are different roads. So likewise, I have different networks, maybe, right? So I have to go to another network and connect to those computers in that network. You know what I mean? Right? So how will I solve that problem? So we have earlier had only this, then we introduced bridge. Okay? But the only problem with bridge is not good for me to communicate with something which is very far away, right? It's not possible for me to communicate with something in a far away network, right? So I need something hierarchical, okay? So it's something like this. Now I am in Progress Avenue. How can I go to Warden Avenue from here? I have to go to Ellesmere, right?